Welcome back. You've missed a good bit. We had a debris caution on lap 59, and pit stops are going on away. This can be really big because some guys are gonna have to try and make some gambling pit stops because, this can be really pushing it on fuel for the Daytona 250. Richard Johnson, the leader, he's in along with Joey Murphy in the 88. This is one that's going to be all go time for some of these guys. There's the 80 car of Jordan Davis, who's in the got most of that debris off his car that came off leaving pit road, and Richard Johnson is leaving the pit road. Oh boy! Oh, Dom Caps comes out way out in front. It's going to really improve him. Richard Johnson's going to come out in second place. Brandon McGirt, all them guys coming out of the pit road now. Some guys trying to race to get their cars out. And, yeah, Hayden Klein runs into the pit road man, and here they all come out. It looks like Jamie Muckley got a really bad pit stop there, along with William Duncan and Jacob Hart. But, yeah, that's really going to be big for all of them guys, as, yeah, we got, I don't even know how many guys we got on the lead lap, but caution flag is out for the first time today under caution on lap 59 for debris. We're going to take you back to live as the pace car is in. We're going to go green flag racing once again. Dom Caps will be on the front, will be your race leader. Richard Johnson will be in second place. 16, Brandon McGirt's third. Fourth is the 24 of Charles Sanford, and fifth is Luke Martin. We're green flag once again. Richard Johnson in the 20 car. He's been so close to winning the Daytona 500 so many times. So close. Season 1, Season 3. Really close all the time. Right now runs second to Dom Caps right now, and the field is scrambling for positions further back in the field, as it's a 3-car breakaway so far for the lead. Man, Dom Caps in the 42 car, last season's champion. Coming into this season, driving for Corweiser Racing. This is exactly what he was gonna need. Coming into this season with a good team like this, the Corweiser Racing. Look for that team, look for that car, and that driver, and the whole entire organization to be rather a very close title contention to win the title for Season 7. For Richard Johnson and 16 of Brandon McGirt driving for Johnson Enterprises. Look for them guys to be really close all season to try and win a championship as well, with Richard Johnson, Brandon McGirt, Jacob Hart, Sean Galligan. Charles Sanford in the 24 car, way low in the 24. Winning the Daytona 250 would be big for him in that 24 team. He kind of sandbagged in the Gatorade Duel, and he is kind of doing right now what he's trying to do to get up front and race up front. Started near the rear of the field, I believe, middle of the field. Now he's up at the front of the field with only about 40 or so laps to go. Through turns the tri-elbow right now. Charles Sanford to the lead, and Richard Johnson right there in second place. Now, Luke Martin has caught these guys in the 9 Corweiser car, and here comes Mason Gordon. 2 Corweiser Racing cars now catching the front of this field. 3 of the Corweiser Racing cars going down the inside. That's going to be a force to be reckoned with. Here the field is really spread it out right here, with the Season 4 champion right there behind, trying to catch these guys as well. That's like 10 guys right there in that draft. Up top you got Charles Sanford and Richard Johnson. Down low you got 3 Corweiser Racing cars. And they're going to be a force to be reckoned with at the end of this race. But so will Charles Sanford and Richard Johnson. Look at McGirt looking 3 wide. He's going to stay in the middle though. Or stay up top though. The Yates Racing car of Ted Nowakowski, he's been strong all race as well, with only about closing in on lap 34 laps to go. Any of these guys right here could be in a shot to win. Some of the guys are a lap down, but this Yates car of Joey Murphy is not. He's trying to catch that lead draft as they are pulling away from these guys back here. Sean Galligan's on the lead lap as well. He's dropping off the pace. Jackson's on the lead lap along with Vito Corlong, Sean Henley, Alan Smith. Michael Walton's a lap down. So is Jordan Franzen, Evan Gattuso, Rahab Daravu, and the 31 of James Solarfox. Sky Commons has gotten up to 39th now. He's passed somebody on the racetrack. So that's going to be 1 point towards his favor. But down the back straightaway, we are with only 32 laps to go. And look at these guys on the inside there. That is one heck of a team on the inside so far with Caps, Martin, and Gordon on the inside. Here comes Nick Mason, the 48, a Hendrick car, really fast as well. He's on the inside, pushing them forward. But up front here, Dom Caps is edging out with the lead by barely. I don't know if this is gonna be this racing has been kind of really calm, as these guys have not really raced anywhere worth of crazy all race long. They've been calm all race, no wrecks at all. We had just a brief caution on lap 59, closing in with only 30 to go here. Charles Sanford's going to lead lap 69 here, on to lap 70 with 30 laps left to go in this race. Hayden Klein at the 15 now, and the Earnhardt Childress racing car, driving for Eugenia Max, has gotten up to the front. That Season 4 champion has gotten up there now, along with Sean Galligan in tow. Nick Mason's gotten underneath Mason Gordon. He's looking underneath Luke Martin now. 3 wide racing here. The 48 all by himself coming up on the inside there. He's going to mess up the Corweiser Racing cars. He's going to go way low. And now, side by side for 4th place on track there. Now, it's a 12-car race. Galligan has gotten up to this pack. Sanford in the 24 car just looks really, really strong in that 24. He's up, he's leading this race, and just what he wants to see in his mirror is them running side by side behind him with Caps on the inside, Johnson on his outside. And looky here, is that Mason Gordon going 4 wide? He's looking way low to the inside, is Mason Gordon. Oh boy, don't want to wreck a little. This is a little too early in the race so far because we still got a long ways to go. They settle it back to 3 wide racing. Nick Mace charging up on the inside. 3 wide with Luke Martin in the sucker hole. Oh boy, Nick Mace coming low on Dom Caps. That's for 2nd place on track. 3 wide. Three wide. Sanford doesn't really know where to go. He's going to the outside with Richard Johnson with his teammate up top. Brandon McGuirt behind him. Oh, Mason Gordon. Oh, he's looking about. He looked like he was going to go 4 wide for a moment on Nick Mace there. Got to protect the bottom. You got to protect your lane. Whatever lane you're in, you got to protect it. Even if you are in the middle groove by yourself like Michael White, you got to protect your groove, because if you get shoved out of the line, you'll be stuck 4 wide, and that'll be a wreck because you don't have nowhere to go. Our next lap car would be Trent Todder. He is the last guy on the lead lap. So I don't know what's wrong with Todder in that 28 car. He was pretty fast in this entire speed week, so pretty disappointed to see that happen to him. Caps, that's 42 car now underneath the 24 of Charles Sanford. now to the lead. Nick Mace right behind him. 3 wide in that tri-oval. Oh boy. Sean Galligan's almost below the yellow line, trying to get us low underneath the 11 Budweiser Chevrolet. New leader, 42 Coors Light, Dom Caps. But he's going to go to the outside, and that's not a bad idea. That groove is very fast. Here comes Nick Mace down the inside with help from Mason Gordon. Nick Mace, new leader, 48. And the 11 still right there, and there's Sean Galligan right there. A Johnson Enterprises car. He's coming to the inside of the 11 car. 3 wide for second, maybe. Oh boy. You know Galligan's wanting to make the move there, but he can't get the run with no help. He's stuck on the inside with nobody down there with him. Hard racing out of these guys right here. We are 3/4 of the way through. On to lap 75. Boy, 12 guys up here in this pack. Any of them can win this race. Ted Nowakowski, Alan Smith, Hayden Klein, Brandon McGort, Michael White, Richard Johnson, Sean Galligan, Charles Sanford, Luke Martin, Dom Caps, Mason Gordon, Nick Mace. Any of these guys can win this race. Mace in the 48 car. He's kind of sandbagged all the speed weeks, and now he is up front leading this pack around. But here comes the Corweiser Racing cars of Luke Martin and Mason Gordon charging up on the inside. They want to overtake the Hendrick car of Nick Mace. Here they come on the inside. The 42 of Dom Caps is helping Nick Mace on the high side, though. Hayden Klein and further back in this pack, looking 4 wide there. But he's going to settle it back to 3 wide. Off turns number 4. Gordon edges out in front. Mace is charging back on the high side. At the line. Oh, it's going to be Mason Gordon. Boy, this track is really random because there's so many multiple grooves that you can run. Here comes Mason Gordon back down low. Boy, Gordon's wanting to go to the inside, but Martin can't go down low because Sean Galligan's got the corner panel on him. Martin to the middle, Caps up high, Gordon on the low side. Corweiser Racing cars in both the lanes. Oh, Galligan's got to run with Hayden Klein there. Remember, this is Galligan's 100th start in the SCS. So, he's never won a race, so trying to win here today in the Daytona 250 with help from Hayden Klein, giving him a shove to the inside. 3 wide for second place. With only about 22 laps to go. Any of these 12 guys are looking like they can win it, but do they have enough fuel to make it all the way to the end? They pitted with only 41 laps to go, and that's going to be pushing it because the only guy I saw go that long was Evan Gattuso. Nick Mace has the lead out front, but we're looking 3 wide again. Galligan's looking to rump up on the 11 car. Galligan touches the corner panel of Mason Gordon. Lap car, Todder's going to get in the way. Oh, Mason Gordon. Oh, what is he doing? Todder just is blocking Mason Gordon. And look at Nick Mace pulling out to a big lead now. Now, Galligan is moved up to second place with the Season 4 champion, Hayden Klein, moving up into third place. Nowakowski up to fourth. Alan Smith now into fifth. Still Mason Gordon and Dom Caps and Charles Sanford on the high side getting held up. Oh boy, better look out here. We're going 4 wide. Todder was lucky. He did not just about to get wrecked right there. Are we coming in for pit stops? No, we looked like they were. Oh boy, Sean Galligan in the 47 car. Now the new race leader. Haven't talked about Galligan much of all Speedweeks as much except for that coming to the last lap dive bomb 4-wide pass that led to a wreck in the Gatorade duel number 1. Nowakowski has retaken the lead from the spot that he has led pretty much a lot of this race. Coming to the halfway point, he led like a lot of the race on the high side with Alan Smith on his inside trying to take the lead. That was pretty much how it was last week. And look at the 47 of Galligan move over on Luke Martin there. Alan Smith at the line with Brandon McGuire in tow. With only 20 laps to go, still is about 12 guys eligible to win this race. Boy, you've raced about a long time, almost a lot this race, and it's coming down to the final few laps, and lap traffic is now being in the way. What do you do? What are you gonna do? You gotta position yourself in the best lane possible to maneuver through lap traffic. Then that may as well be the inside. Here comes McGuire on the inside of that 50 of Alan Smith, but here comes Hayden Klein way low in the 15 car. With help from Mason Gordon, one of them Corweiser racing cars. The car that won the Gatorade duel number 2. Off turns number 2. With only about 18 laps to go. Nicholas Guerrera in the 36 car. Looks like he's going to hold up some guys here. He's running the middle groove right here. He needs to get out of the way here. Looks like he's going to hold up Brandon McGuire. Alan Smith in the 50 car goes around on the outside. Here comes Hayden Klein and Mason Gordon and Dom Capps. They're going by right there. And also here comes Michael White in the 43 car. I haven't talked about him much. He's coming up on the inside now to come up into the top 5. But way out in front is Alan Smith. Having that big of a lead could be bad later on in this race. Yes, indeed. They're going about 4 or 5 miles an hour quicker than him. They're charging up really fast. 2 Corweiser cars right behind this 15. Dom Capps and Mason Gordon, teammates working together here. One of them they're both trying to pass either on the high side or the inside of this 15 car. It's not working out. Here comes Michael White with Brandon McGuire, Nick Mason, Luke Martin now. Here comes Hayden Klein. He has a run. He's going to the inside now of the 50 of Alan Smith. Boy, we're going to go away to our final part of this race. See you then with only 15 laps to go. Any of these 12 guys can win this race. Who will it be? 15 laps to go. We'll see you then.